welcomes you to the matchup between the Texas Longhorns, the #2 team of the nation, and the Baylor Bears. Ramonce Taylor with a 29-yard average over to the far side. Quan Cosby on a march just a few minutes away from Waco over to the near side. And here we go with the line drive right out the end zone. What a shot.
Yeah.
Texas with one of the great offensive units in the nation. And our Kyocera starting 11, led by a guy coming off an NCAA first. Throwing for better than 230 and running for better than 250. Protected by Scott, Studdard, Sunline, Will Allen, and Blaylock. Boy, do they have experience up front. Ramonce Taylor in the backfield along with Ahmad Hall. Swede, Pittman, the wide receivers. Pittman, unbelievable with the big plays this year. And the record-setting tight end, he's 5 away from becoming their all-time leader in the top 3 categories as far as tight ends are concerned at Texas.
And Texas comes out with 2 tight ends to start the game.
Vince Young out of the gun, and it's battered away up front with Vince Young. Brian Carter not suited up today. Taylor trying to bend it outside. Now against the grain. Nice cut. First down across the 30. But he cuts it back against the grain. In the 4-3, Foreman, Rhodes, Jenkins, and Murphy up front. Montez Murphy, a very good one. Lindstrom, who made the stop, along with Colin Allred, Jamal Harper, the linebackers, and Lindstrom, of course, the safety in their 4-2-5. And then Wilson, the corner, along with Todd, the other 2 safeties. Willie Andrews, their record-setting return man.
2 tight ends
Maurice
again.
Lane.
2 tight ends again, and trips right, Joe.
On a first down, a little slip screen, but dropped by Ramonce Taylor. He fought Lindstrom. Taylor once again out of the backfield. On 2nd and 10. Taylor, no. Vince will hold on to it. Makes a miss. What a move. Past the 45. Lindstrom said, what got away from me?
I've never seen somebody able to do both as well as he does.
He just kind of glides above the surface, doesn't he? Taylor trying to glide his way and breaks a tackle. Should have been dropped in the backfield. He does get about 3 yards. Vince Young out of the gun. On 2nd and 7, he's got all day, and a low throw gets away from his intended target. He wanted Lima Swede back in 2002. Now 3rd and 7. Will the drive stay alive for Vince Young and the Horns? Shovel toss. Ramonce Taylor won't get there. Put down just shy of the 40. It'll be 3rd and 3 in a punting situation. From outside the 40, needs about 3.5 with Pittman going in motion. Plenty of time for Vince Young, and way off the target of Lima Swede. He turned in. They go 5 wide, empty the backfield. We anticipated this. Try to throw an early curveball at the Longhorns. Quick dump off, and good yardage on the outside. Sims takes it. And our Kyocera starting offensive look for Guy Morris. Terrence Parks, 2nd career start. And that is it. Boy, what a task. Stone, Oskin, Blaylock, Boatner, LaQuillan McDonald, usually a guard, starts at right tackle. Sean Rashan, Trent Shelton, Dominique Ziegler will get the rest of them. Carl Sims, 5 wide receivers set. And Parks showing his footwork effectively inside the 40. He's close to another first down. So all of a sudden, a 2nd and 1 situation. Ball to the 40. And Parks underneath has the first down. He goes out to Ziegler.
All the throws, and this defense is going to be challenged.
Yeah, it's Crowder, Oakcamp, Wright, and Arakpo up front. Subbing for Robinson. Killebrew, Harris, and Bobineau are the linebackers. Harris, a Butkus Award semifinalist. And the corners are Brown and Griffin, with the other Griffin, Michael, at safety, along with Michael Huff, an All-American candidate. And the ball deflected to the line. Wanted to go out to Mosley.
Well, that's what they have to do.
5 wide, so 2 tight ends, and movement by the left guard. McDonald goes over there.
Right.
They put Keegan Van, the H-back, on the hip, the tight end over the right side. Parks looking in that direction. Goes in the middle, though. And it's complete to Ziegler. He's right at the marker. Spreads him out again, Dave. 3 to the wide side, 5 overall. And Parks with the pocket ordered up. Now it collapses, buys time. Moves. The fingertips intercepted by Huff. Picked off after it should have been a catch for Carl Sims. Michael Huff, the strong safety, the senior from Irving, Texas, gives it right back to Texas. So 6th in the nation in total offense. Texas gets it back, running an option. And on the pitch, Jamal Charles dives through. Big yardage on first.
Charles ran one against Oklahoma for 80 yards as well.
2nd and short. Charles again bending it outside. Will turn the corner. Andrews forces him out. He may be just short of the first down. And
in an afternoon game like this, you're going to lose a bunch.
Big Shelton, as in Henry Shelton. First down into the secondary. Try to bring him down. See if you can. He's in fact, Texas is 3rd best. On a play fake, Vince Young. Oh, damn. And what a grab inside the 5. Lyman Sweet with the catch. Got help from the defensive back to secure it, but he brought it in with the left hand.
Oh, it's just a valiant effort right there, and trying to violently rake at the football. Can't quite get it done as Maurice Lane.
It's going to be Jamal Charles in the backfield. First and goal inside the 5. Charles coming over to the near side. He's in, untouched. Touchdown, Texas.
Well, I'll tell you, what an unbelievable block by one heck of a tight end, David Thomas, on Willie Andrews. And David Thomas.
Man, the Texas Longhorns don't get it. He pushes it. He blocks it up wide right. Okay. That's the way it begins for the Longhorns. Points off a turnover after the Michael Huff interception. Jamal Charles takes it in from a little more than 4 yards out.
He's going to be kicking into that win.
Yeah, stiff. Real tough win. It's going to be Rashawn. 98-yarder 2 weeks ago. How about a 95-yarder? He takes it from the 5, finds a lane to the 30, and a good return. Great field position again for the... On first and 10, first carry, Mosley makes it look easy for 11.
Angle blocking, and then good job by Mosley reading it all.
Great field position to start the drive. Mosley won't be able to spin it outside. Riding him on the outside. It'll be second, still 10. Parks after the play fake, finds some time, waggling on his own. And just before he crossed the line of scrimmage, he wanted Ziegler, but it wasn't going to get there. So now on third and 10, out of the gun, keeping Mosley in the backfield. 3 wide receivers set. And movement this time.
Hey, ball. First start. 57 on the offense.
So back to the 46 it goes. Third and 15 for the Bears. Deep drop by Parks, in trouble. Hot pursuit, and he'll be pumped out of bounds. Won't pick it up.
Pinning him inside the 10 if he can.
Aaron Ross waits for the Longhorns. Can they get to it? It's down the middle, and didn't get into that high fly ball.
Teams in the country that throw it and run it for over 230 yards a game.
Out of the gun. Running play from Taylor. He's going to get some action today out of the backfield. He spins past the 22 to the...
Cover a lot of mistakes by flying around the football field and pursuing the football.
Young on second and long. Sidearms it, and it's complete to his wideout, Nate Jones, sophomore from Texarkana. Looking at third and 5. Young with Taylor in the backfield. And underneath David Thomas, does he get there? I don't think so.
No.
Great grab by...
He can block. You saw him on the touchdown run, the old pancake block on Willie Andrews.
So on first down, Taylor adjusting again, gets 4. It'll be second and 6. Ball just shy of the 30 for the Longhorns. Spread him out. And Vince Young calling his own number. Boy, what a cut. He got a little seal from the wide receiver downfield on that side.
Like that.
At the midfield strike. Vince Young on first and 10. And it's going to be a false start that time.
Number 73, offense.
Bill Bradley, part of the 68 team. Vince Young, or Megan Ramon Taylor, running like a Heisman Trophy statue with that arm out in front and the knee raised up.
Tremendous cut on his edges.
Yeah, we're all blue runners and he's on black runs.
Yeah, exactly.
Diamond runs if he likes. Taylor again. And shut down. So now it's going to be third and call it 5. Hit in the slot man. He's been a favorite target for big plays for Vince Young this year. Out of the gun, only a 3-man rush, so time for Young. Eludes the man. And coming back, great grab. Lima Sweet. He's got it. So miraculous recovery. Snap. Young took his eye off it. He's down. A long loss back to the 39, so a loss of 17 yards.
And I'm thinking that was a Princeton player, those Ivy Leaguers, you know.
Down at second and close to 25. Young. And indecision cost him. So he's dragged down from behind by the Longhorns. Huge favorites coming into this game. Only up by 6. The blitz off the edge. Isolation, and there was contact, but no flag. Lima Sweet.
Man, it's 4th and 20 something.
And they will. Pooch punting. Smart play into the wind. Now can Texas corral it? Yes, as it heads sideways. The Longhorns keep it out of the end zone. Parks on first down. Nothing there. Just trying to find some breathing room. Got a yard, yard and a half. Takes it out to the 2, and that's going to be the final snap of the quarter. So now it's going to be into the wind for Parks throwing the football. Into a stiff breeze.
Yeah, Texas helped immeasurably on that last drive. A little self-destruction.
So that's the end of the first 15 minutes of play. Well, the number 2 team in the nation missing an extra point on top. Whitaker takes over as a single to the backfield from the 2 for a snap at the second one. It's 2nd and 9. It'll be Whitaker. Barely gets out of the end zone. Huff came up the safety.
What do you do?
Showing the blitz off the edge. Go the other way with Whitaker, and he can't get out of the backfield. So Palvina is going to be punting away to Aaron Ross. And on a couple of hops, Taylor made hop. Boy, like a shortstop from the 45, and he's out of bounds with flags on the play. It'll be a block in the back.
1 live ball, 1 dead ball. We'll penalize the live ball first. It was an illegal block in the back. 10 yards from the spot of the foul. We'll go 10 yards, and then we'll penalize. Dead ball, personal foul on a kicking team. 15 yards from there. It'll be first down.
So Vince Young with Ramonce Taylor in the backfield. And David Thomas. Perfect toss by Young.
He's the real deal at tight end.
Dead ball coming up.
Destruction.
Dead ball. Ball start. 73. Offense.
When you're number 2 in the nation, you're at the 20, plus 20, plus 15. Ramonce Taylor sealed on the right side. Breaking tackles into the secondary. 1st and goal all the way to the 5. Boy, he just kept it moving.
7 was on skates there.
So Ramonce Taylor playing in front of a lot of family and friends. Vince Young trying to find the goal line and almost got there.
Some strength there.
Henry Shelton. He had their first score. Will he get their second? He's got it easily.
Melton gets off the ball at 270 pounds. That is one big horse. Sure, they're missing those 2 big boys.
Pino for the point after. Much better this time as he hooks it inside the upright. So Melton with the score. His second of the game, his 8th touchdown of the season, only 53 carries. And the Longhorns now lead by 13. On first down from the 20. Little flare for Whitaker. Nice kick-out block into the secondary. First down all the way across the 40. He's got 21 yards. Shutout last week, but it was a lot closer than the score indicated. And a bad snap over, off the fingertips of Parks. Now going to make something out of it. Good idea. A hot one, but Parks trying to do it too quickly.
And when you're running a shotgun, you have to do that.
Whitaker making a miss straight up the gut. Close to a first down. In fact, he's got it. Inside the 45 to the 43.
Whitaker got upfield right now, didn't he?
Parks on first down. Man, alertly tucks it. Nothing downfield.
The numbers speak for themselves.
It'll be a 2nd and 8. Man, Whitaker almost tripped up by his own man, making the most of that run.
Guy Morris looking for a spark, and this is the area of the field where a spark has to occur. Somebody has to make a big play.
He put Mosley out wide. Parks in trouble.
Nice.
Recovers nicely. Ziegler for the first down. Boy, the kid did a good job.
On the offense, number 17 never got set.
Never got set.
5 yards. Previous spot.
Well, they liked his footwork. And they told us that earlier this week on a conference call.
And they like his arm strength.
So out of the gun. Now 3rd and a little less than 10. In trouble again. Gets a late chip, and then he gets hit hard as it falls incomplete. Hawk, it was headed the other way. Now into the wind. Boy, low line drive. He didn't get it high like he wanted to, and it's going to be in the end zone for a touchback. Drills as well. Shucking himself. It'll be a first down pass for Vince Young, or will he run with the football? No, he'll throw it. He waited, and on a post corner route, it's complete. Is Whiteout on that side. Coming Quan Cosby, as you mentioned, a 22-year-old true freshman. Now a little touch for Jamal Charles back into the game, and they barely got him down after a gain of 6.
I mean, a gifted athlete, very good football player.
Jamal Charles finding little crease, not much. Tripped up, short of the first down. It'll be 3rd and a yard. Jumbo look. Anytime we got Henry Melton in the backfield, it's a little large. Thomas on the right side, they'll go that way, and he'll get it easily. He's got it. Scrambling his way down to the 41 is a nice throw by Vince Young. On 2nd and 10, Charles with a huge lane and close to a first down. When you can run the football.
Elements in Charles's way. I mean, they just covered him up.
Vince Young with count. Man, it's all his. First down. We're talking about the offensive line.
They are so patient, and they let all the stunts and twists and all the tricks of the defense unfold and get their helmet on people.
Well, they run this time on first down, and Charles bouncing to the outside with another first down. And I bring in David Thomas, second-team all-conference last year. How many first-team all-conference guys are you allowed to have on one team? Lamont Taylor won't get out of the backfield. Good early penetration.
When you have that many units that good, you're pretty good. You're number 2.
It's going to be second and a dozen. Now the shovel for Taylor. Well read. And dropped easily. In a passing situation on third, a little more than 13, almost 14. Young out of the gun. All day. And across the middle, he's got Charles, who checked that Pittman.
Remember, if it's unsuccessful, they're backed up into the wind again.
So now on third down, Young on the pick with Taylor. Will he get there? Dives real close.
Not too shabby. That's taking advantage. That's being efficient in the red zone.
Young looking on the waggle and wide of his intended target. Charles stays in the backfield on 2nd and goal inside the 7. It'll be Jamal Charles bending it wide, making a miss, and he's in. Touchdown, Texas. What a job by Charles.
Speed kills, because that's pretty darn well defended.
He gets into the end zone. Pino for the point after. And it's a 20-0 lead now for the number 2 team in the nation. Huge favorites coming in. They look like they should be. You got your back, Eves. 2:58 to play. Baylor ready to get it back, but Greg Johnson should send it out of the end zone with a good stiff breeze at his back. Texas, over the last 6 games, has outscored Baylor 300-38. They've shut them out 3 of the 6 times. Beat him by an average of 50-6. On the delay, you wouldn't want to be Mosley on that play, would you? They came up to the line in a hurry like they were ready to go. Parks out of the gun. Wright flushes him out early, and now on the deep one, Ziegler can't get there. Up. Parks keeping Mosley in the backfield. Again has to step up and won't get away. He's dragged down underneath.
It's handled now. I mean, it can happen.
Now the low line drive. Returnable one for Harris from the 39. Making a miss. Look out. Now with the blocks downfield. Weaving his way inside the 30. And a great return with a late flag. He'll take it to the 23-yard line.
You can't lose your lane integrity. And that's what happened on the first 2
Personal
cover guys.
Foul. Offensive face mask, which is a 15-yard penalty against Texas. 15 yards. At the end of the run, first down.
They have so many athletes to choose from. And speed is a factor. Speed does kill.
Vince Young, too much time. And a completion for a first and goal. Beautiful ball to Billy Pittman.
Quarterback's trying to achieve, in zones to look for.
It's first and goal to the 9. Taylor. Lateral pursuit. Will it get to him? No. He's in. Touchdown, Texas. Lamont Taylor.
Pittman had the final block. Pittman did a good job of just sealing the perimeter. He got enough for Willie Andrews.
By the Texas Longhorns in less than 2 minutes as Pino punches it through. And it's now 27-0 Texas. Johnson will kick it away as Sean Rashawn's over to the far side. Willie Andrews over to the near side. Will they get a shot, though? No. That's even to the end zone. So now in the eye. Mosley, not much. And how tough is it to make your second career start like Terrence Parks is today? The quarterback. And Mosley's dropped short of the first down.
I thought he made plays. His teammates didn't catch everything they should have.
Now on third down, Ziegler's got it. He's got the first down. We'll have one more snap to the half. He ran for better than 700 his senior season. He can motor. We've already seen that. Now buying some time. Little dump off, and that'll do it. As Brown was just playing and making sure that Ziegler didn't get behind him. So a very impressive first half for the number 2 team in the nation. Almost like a home game. They've got half of the stadium filled with Burnt Orange around here.
Both bands are here, and of course the fans at home will enjoy the college football Saturday halftime with Michael.
For the Texas Longhorns, and Sean Rashawn's going to bring it from the goal line. So his first opportunity and a good job across the 20. Third down conversion, a big difference in this game. 5 of 8 as opposed to 1 of 6 as Mosley's wrapped up immediately.
Things of that nature, penalties nullifying positive plays really hurt him.
Parks in trouble and loses his helmet. So coming out of the secondary, and actually I said 14, make it 19. Just started to the 25. Parks in trouble. And boy, took a shot at the end. He was already down, but Floyd took a shot on the side of his shin. Win. He needs some hang time. Aaron Harris already had a big return. It's going to be a short wobbler on the run. Harris with momentum in plus territory. Past the midfield stripe. And spins inside the 45.
It's just lobbing the ball accurately in those open spots.
Now in first down after the play fake. Slips. Look out. Romance Taylor uncovered. Total breakdown. Touchdown, Texas.
And a little celebration right there as he dove into the end zone. That'll cost him 15 yards, but Texas is on the board. Broken coverage. Has been very complimentary.
Right. Texas, dead ball.
On the kickoff.
15-yard penalty.
Well,
it'll be on the kickoff.
You win with dignity and you lose with class, and that's what sports is all about.
So the point after is perfect by Pino, and so is the beginning of the second half for Max Brown of the Texas Longhorns. 34-0 with the touchdown, the excessive celebration. Sean Rashawn over to the far side. Willie Andrews over to the near side. Man on the hook. It's out of bounds. Right.
So they get it at midfield because it was kicked off from the 20.
Out of the pocket, Parks, and Ziegler tried to run before he had it. Boy, you don't see that often. Not only did they have a first down, but they had a first down inside the 30, and it was wiped out by way of penalty. Whitaker wiped out before he got back to the line of scrimmage. Loss of a yard.
Just coming up on number 7 here.
They lost 28-0 last week at home. Little bubble screen. Sean Rashawn weaving his way, and he's got the first down.
Nice.
Just about 3.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. From the 39, Whitaker. Bending it outside effectively. He's got good yardage for a first down. Trying to get on the board for the first time. We were talking about in the first half. It seems like a little scat back is going to be better against Texas because of the speed of their defense. Parks in trouble on the run and knocked away from Ziegler.
Got to call that.
Yeah, flag comes and late.
The left hand on the back is the key.
Number 5. Automatic first down.
2 tight end set, a single to each side, Ziegler and Shelton. And first down. Deepest penetration of the day. A little lane. Whitaker makes the most of it. Scrambles his way inside the 15 for about 5 trips on the wide side of the field for Parks. He'll keep it himself, trying to get outside. And staying at home. What a job. They bunch 3 with Shelton, the motion man, on the wide side again. Parks looking in that direction. Underneath early, and then he threw it wide of Ziegler. Ziegler was available early. Ryan Havens, 12 of 17 on the year. It's going to be put down right at the 20. A 30-yard attempt out of the hold of the punter, Sepulveda. Clean exchange on its way and blocked.
That's the 40th block kick since the year 2000. Nice sequence by Killebrew.
On first down for the 20, it'll be Charles stumbling. As soon as he got it, he was off balance. Gain of a yard.
Either win or you lose, and margin of victory shouldn't be a factor.
Now Young on second, and a little less than 8. It's Nate Jones, and he's got a first down past the 35 out to the 36.
That's pushing for the Heisman Trophy. I mean, how do you shut that guy?
213 yards passing so far. Charles looking for a little crease, hits it, and he's got it to the 40.
And respect their opponents enough, no matter who it is, to take care of business.
Charles again, after bobbling the initial handoff, gets it across the midfield stripe for another first down. One thing Baylor's been able to do this year is slide the football. But size-wise, they don't match up as Charles scrambles his way down to the 45.
Morris going out about the Baylor Bears.
And yes, ma'am, I'd love that second piece apple pie. Now, good job. Boy. The way he can maneuver and get away.
Incredibly gifted human being right there athletically.
Where's Henry Shelton? Henry Shelton for the first down.
Got a young child, and he's just good people, boy.
First down on the drive that started back at the 20 after the play fake. Young again, too much time.
Oh, got him.
He's got Pittman, and he overshoots him. Pittman.
Hugh Charles is going to be a star in this game.
Second and 10 for the Baylor 35. They run it wide side option. Bench, not a bad option. Vince Young down to the 20-yard line. I got a feeling he's not going to call his own number this time. Throwing on first and 10. And should have been intercepted. Should have been picked up by Harper.
Be able to move and run at the linebacker position as well in Bill Bradley's scheme. Lamont
Taylor, not much available on the boundary and already out of bounds. He stepped out inside the 20. Already down 34-0.
Dead ball on sportsmanlike conduct. Number 18 on the defense. We're going to go half the distance. Automatic first down.
If they had finished games the way Guy Morris had hoped they could have finished games, they could be bowl eligible right now.
Taylor belted and falling inside the 5, down to the 3. Not a question of whether or not, it's by how many now for the Texas Longhorns. Taylor slips the tackle in the backfield. And another touchdown as he got away from Jamal Harper.
It's all about speed, and that's what this football game has been about.
Taylor has been a double-digit dog in the past against Oklahoma, against Texas A&M, but they hung a lot tougher. It's a different type of team they're facing today, though. Number 2 Texas continues to roll right along. Lamont Taylor in the end zone.
Play drive, a 13-play drive. That's tough to do against this Baylor defense.
Sean Rashan out of the end zone. Sets it up right. Finds a little bit of a lane that closes in a big hurry. And down the big one for Missouri today. Colorado later. Parks wanted the screen instead. He gets the linebacker, and then he should be down. He just threw it away.
You're going to call that. That's intentional grounding.
You know, we've seen some big quarterbacks out of college football in recent years. Blitz off the edge, and he's hit as he released it. Killebrew's it. But 23 of the Bears with the leg. And Mosley does a good job, but can't stiff arm his way to a first down. Funny once again to Aaron Ross, and they almost get to that. And guess who? It was Killebrew again. From the 18, Ross made a couple miss. He goes across the 25. Now, how long do you stay with Vince Young now? Up 41-0. He's already taken a shot on the chin. It appears to be okay. He wouldn't be in there if he wasn't. And for a little touch, well, the grab was, and the concentration was great by Nate Jones, but he's well out of bounds. And you better pile him up because you worry about dropping in the rankings as well. Your margin of victory. Jamal Charles
about to go 26-2, and that's you know, now you're getting up in the 90s, the mid-90 percentage range. That's strong.
And he's got David Thomas for a first down. As Thomas,
he knows he needs all of his teammates to get to where he wants to be, national championship. It's not all about him.
So out of the gun on first down with a ton of time again. They grab Quan Cosby, the kid from outside of Waco, in for the touchdown. Man, 55 yards. Was he led well by Vince Young? You know, in for the point after. A lot of people, Dave, you brought it up. They say, I don't like his arm angle. He goes, drops down too much. Or that one was just a little pop pass. But he led him beautifully. Whatever it takes, he manages to get it done.
There's a family atmosphere created down there. Roy Williams would have been probably drafted higher after his junior than he was after his senior, but he wanted to stay.
Rashan about 3 yards into the end zone. Why not? Good decision. Good yardage out across the 25. The effort all the way to the 29. So Texas 6 touchdowns over the last 8 possessions as Mosley slowed down in the backfield.
Then there's some pressure to make a change.
Mosley bangs it across the 30. Parks, what a grab. Ziegler can't get to the first down, though. It was behind him.
So we're going to be able to travel again after the bowl game. I got an answer for that after this play.
Jordan Shipley waiting for the punt, lets it hit. Inside the 10, stays away. It'll die at about the 8. Vince Young still in there at quarterback. In the I formation, Lamont Taylor. Taken into the secondary again. And with Harper on his back. And make it, yes.
Personal foul Face
Ooh, it's
mask
a big grill.
on the defense. Number 18. We're going 15 yards from the end of the run. We got to extend the period. One play.
Must have been some kind of speech Mac gave him at halftime.
Yeah.
Vince has David Thomas, who's worried about the sideline more than the catch. That'll do it for 3 in Waco. And the number 2 team in the nation look like they're ready for a championship challenge down the road. 48-0 Longhorns.
Those were the last points they would have scored for that time.
Gave him a first and goal, but they couldn't get into the end zone. Charles hit low and better than 200 yards of offense in the third quarter alone for Young and the Longhorns. Underneath makes it look easy. Billy Pittman at the end of the play.
We got hands to the face. 95 on a defense. 15-yard penalty.
Wow. And he might get another one.
We got a dead ball on sportsmanlike conduct. 95.
Wow.
On Baylor, ejection.
Wow, see you.
Yeah, Guy Morris is not going to accept it either.
No.
From the 11, Young out of the gun with Taylor. He's got a nice seal over to the left side. Untouched for Lamont Taylor with his 3rd touchdown of the day.
Went just stretching that field horizontally.
Noon by Texas from start to finish. Point after by Pino. And now a 55-0 lead for the Texas Longhorns. Still 13:45. I know you'll stick around with us. Clock down waiting to kick. So Greg Johnson gets into it. You want to call it that knuckleball.
Squibbed it into the wind.
Here's Sean. Past the 25. Again, out close to the 28-29. That's what you did get a new 10-year deal from FSN, I'm told.
Yeah, right. Charlie and I. How about Charlie?
Hart taking a few licks along the way. He gets out to the 35. Give it off. Man, the first down on the carry. Park setting up a quickie. Man, low and away.
I think Vince Young and the wide receivers have come a long way since the early stages of the season that we saw.
Parks with heat in his face. Finds his wideout Shelton. Gaining momentum at the right time of the year, leading up to the Big 12 title game. Parks needs 4. And it's going to be intercepted. Coming up with the pick. It was Michael Griffin, the free safety. So Matt Nordgren comes in. Big guy at 6'5", 235. Backed up Vince Young the last couple of years. Melton getting the opportunity and taking people with him across the 40.
Tonight, Terrence Parks took a lot of hits today.
So gain of 8 by Melton.
And get a false start.
Dead ball. False start. 87 offense.
Don't want the visiting mascot in their stadium. The handlers of Bevo were dying to get this animal to the Ohio State game, but the mascot was not allowed there.
It's going to be 3rd and short. 3rd and a little less than 3 coming up. Matt Nordgren out of the shotgun. Henry Melton trying to find a hole. Be your own blocker. Well, he did get a little crease at the end.
Could be a very interesting matchup.
I want to get back to that thought in a moment. Shelton. Boy, making nice cuts for a guy that large. He really did stop and start well.
If SC brings their A game, UCLA will not be able to hang in there, I agree.
Melton chopped down off the edge. Andrews out of the secondary.
Chris Brown, that right ankle is the problem, but they've got that whole right leg immobilized. Obviously, he will not return.
I think it would be a very interesting matchup.
Low snap for Nordgren. Same way for Melton.
Being shocked, this new Stanford head coach locating from Pitt.
2nd and 7. It's going to be Nordgren. Don't see him carry it that often. Andrews got him.
And they roll some people in there now.
Melton. Does he get a lane for the first down? No, but he's short by only a yard.
If you don't want your pad level to get lowered by bending at the waist, you want to bend at your knees.
Center in there now is Melton. Really takes a hit. I think he got enough for the first down, but we were looking at Griffin.
And rolled him off the line of scrimmage. Did a great job today.
They get it by the length of the football. The first down. Nordgren with a huge hold. And then, too good to be true. Will he get there? I can't believe it. Touchdown, Texas, and Matt Nordgren.
A fortuitous bounce there. That was like a fast break. I thought that he was going to get called for traveling or double dribbling, but man.
Came right back for him. Nordgren on the hold, Pino on the kick. So 62-0 Texas. All the bounces going their way. Hopefully for their fans to Pasadena.
It's amazing. Speed dribble.
It'll be Sean Rashan taking it back from the 7. Trying to get outside to the right side. Yep. He won't quit, will he?
Nope.
Great moment. Senior gets into the end zone. His first score of the year. It's across the 20 out to the 21. Mark stays in there at quarterback. Jacoby Jones is his running back. Gets the opportunity. Nice to see some of the reserves.
He's going to be a tackle at Boston College next year.
6'9". What about basketball in his future?
He's played there. He's been on a couple of state championship hoop teams. I look at him, I see a Norman Rockwell portrait of football. He is all about football. Jones,
in his 3rd year, and there's already speculation they may not be able to keep him here. Thrown low.
It's all positive. That's the way they motivate.
Parks. Heat in his face. Way out of the reach. And this is going to be the 4th shutout for Texas of a Baylor squad over the last 7 seasons. It'll head, and will it get into the end zone? Yes. For a touchback. Colt McCoy in there, the true freshman out of Tuscaloosa, Texas. Southeast of Dallas has him. Weaving his way for big yardage across the 30. I guess he'll never, ever stay close to Waco. They're always going to stay in Temple. As long as you win, coaches, you never change that formula, do you?
No.
That's about 30, 40 minutes outside of town.
It pales in comparison to his 506 last week. Very strong.
So 351 in total offense for Vince Young as they just run out the clock.
And throw it to win games when they have to.
McCoy out of the gun on what should be the final snap. And it will be. Same inbounds. It's another first down, and that'll do it. The Texas Longhorns successful on the road again. That is 25 road wins in their last 26 games away from Austin.
Yeah. And they've won 20 out of their last 21 games overall. 16 in a row now. Overall, 16-game winning streak.
So the two coaches meet at midfield. Not what we thought, especially when you consider Baylor has helped themselves so much defensively, giving up only a little over 8 points a game in the second half, but different athletes.
Different athletes, and I think, honestly, the worst thing that could have happened to Baylor was what happened last week in the first half at Stillwater. It was a wake-up call. You know, and Guy Morris and Mac Brown, obviously good friends, a lot of healthy dose of respect there, and it's good to see.